That's about as hard as about as hard a loss as I've been a part of maybe ever, where details at the end not very good. That's what I told our team afterwards. We win as a team and we lose as a team, but just the details at the end weren't good. We got we're +2 in the turnover ratio. It's hard to lose a game when you're +2, but we found a way. MJ's got a great pick. We got to get a first down. We got, unsportsmanlike twice. Again, Donovan was just trying to get our guy off the pile. They called him, which you never see it called. Try to just pull him off the field. You can't pull a guy off the field. And then I don't know what happened after that. Someone got in his face or something. I don't know. But just disappointing. Then we got an opportunity. We get backed up. We got to get a first down. We don't get a first down. And we got an opportunity. We got to dive. We got to scratch. We got to do whatever we got to do to get a first down. So they outrushed us. We did a pretty good job on third down, but we didn't stop the run on defense. So there's pieces all over the place that we lost the game. So questions.
Pat, have you had a chance to see the spot on that slide there by Christian? Did you get a chance to see if that was the correct call or not?
No. From the booth they thought it was a first down, but I think anytime he slide butt first. I thought he had it. It was a great call by Frank and the quarterback keeper was there. You just got to dive and get it. You got to go head first and not make any doubt about it. And again, rookie mistake. Something we'll learn from. The game's over if we get that first down. Period. Defense was 1 out of 2 on 2 minutes, and at the end we didn't make enough plays. We'll go back and look at the tape. I thought there was offensive holding at the end. They don't call one holding call on them all day. Disappointed on something. It's just a one-way deal. One-way deal. That's all I got to say.
Did you get an explanation from the official as to why it was marked short?
No, not really. They said they looked at it and said it was short. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I didn't see it.
Was there any consideration to go for it after that, or were you just too far back to even consider?
You could. We were 0 for 2 on fourth down. We didn't get a 4th and 1. We were 4 for 4 last week. We're 0 for 2 this week. You do that, you give up a field goal. You guys will be yelling at me afterwards. You're in field goal range. We had to punt it, and again, we did a good job stopping it in the first 2 minutes. Again, I don't know how long that punt was, but you think about it. If you don't have the penalty yards, you might go for it on 4th and 1. But you're backed up. You're just giving them the game, in a different way, I guess. If you did go for it.
So you don't agree with those 30-yard or however many yards were assessed on those McMillan penalties?
I can't tell you I don't agree until at least we get to look at it. I know if we did pull a guy off the pile, then it's a penalty. I don't see it called very often, but they call it on Pitt. So.
You mentioned all the penalties. How do you try to clean up discipline in moment when all this stuff is starting to snowball throughout the course of the game?
Yeah, I'll have to look and see, what they were, but I'm just upset with the defensive holding that's called. I got to look at the tape to see exactly. It's nitpicky out there. I can't tell you. We'll turn calls in like we do weekly and see what happens, but just way too many pass interferences or defensive holdings to give them first downs. I don't know how many penalties they had or how many first downs by penalty they had. I don't know if I can even tell on this sheet. But it's way too many.
What did you think was the problem with the punt team today?
You know what? It comes down to, I think that, they had one rush punt earlier in the game, but punters got to punt it. Again, it's not the protection. It's just got to have better punts. We had a 10-yard punt. I don't know how long the last one is, but take the penalty yards away, and you'll probably handle a 35-yard punt with the time left on the clock at the end. But hard one.
How would you assess the defense this evening?
You know what? Solomon Shields went out. We're a little short-handed at linebacker. Lovelace didn't go today. Jordan Bass got a lot of reps out there today. I think last week I told you he had 4. I think he had 50 today. On the big run, he ran up the field too far on it, and it popped out on us. Again, playing with a true freshman linebacker out there. Again, it really hurt to not have DeShields out there. As you guys know, he's had a good season so far. I think it was a kickoff, the opening kickoff, I believe, when we tagged him inside the 20-yard line. just a tough, but we got to, I don't care if you got, freshman linebacker, we got to make plays.
The offense went down the field pretty efficiently to start the game. What do you think was the cause for the stalling that pretty much lasted throughout 2.5 quarters there?
Yeah, I don't know. It's frustrating. I can tell you that. Christian started off. I don't know if he had an incomplete pass on that drive. Looked sharp, and I don't know what adjustments they made on defense. We're doing a little bit of look to the sideline to see what we liked from the box based on coverage. We did a good job. They mixed it up a little bit with the corners, playing, showing press and all that. I don't know if they confused Christian or not, but we didn't throw it effectively at that. And again, we got to get a run game going. Just disappointed on a 4th and 1 that we can't get a first down. It's 1 yard.
Sebo had 100 yards tonight. Was it more of a situational running thing that you're talking about with the run game, or what were you pleased about with the running game?
Again, he had 100 yards. It's just, I'd like to run for, I'd like to outrush the opponent. And again, we didn't stop the run, and they outrushed us. So we had, over 100 yards rushing, but, you'd like to get the run game going better.
How would you assess Christian on that final drive to take the lead before, obviously?
Oh, it was a great catch by Bub. I mean, 2 minute. It's a 2-minute drive offensively. We did a great job. And then we got a chance to end it with 4 minutes at the end of the game. And, after a 2-minute stop defensively, we didn't finish it. You got to finish the 4-minute situation. We get the first down, we're getting victory offense, kneeling down, and the game's over. It's a tough one to swallow.
What do you say to your team after this loss? Obviously, they have to be pretty distraught.
Yeah, I mean, they're disappointed. I mean, there were some tears in that locker room, and again, we had opportunities to get it done, and we didn't get it done. And it's never easy on the road in the ACC to win football games. Again, they got a good program, they got a good team, homecoming, the whole deal, and they found a way at the end to get it done, and we found a way not to get it done.